Hey, good morning. Kristen Gonzalez here, coming to you from the Mom Board. Kristen Gonzalez will thrive. Um, okay, so I have some fun tips on Instagram that I wanted to share with you guys. Some things that you can use in your Instagram stories that will be super fun and super engaging and get you seeing who is looking at your stories. So, one good business tip that I have learned about Instagram is you want to see who's actually going to your page, who's actually following you. Not just following you, but like looking at your stuff. So, getting in your Instagram stories is huge. I don't know if you are familiar with it, but go onto your Instagram. At the top, you'll see the little bubbles and just start clicking on people's stories. It will show you the ones that have posted in the stories. The stories will last about 24 hours. I think it is exactly 24 hours. So after you put it in there for 24 hours, they kind of just disappear. So you want to have something in there where people can engage and interact on the stories and you can see who they are. What I do is I put four different things I'm going to share with you. And then before the 24 hours are up, I go back and I look and see who interacted and I take a screenshot of the names of the people that participated. So here's one thing that you can do on your Instagram stories. So you'll add to the story, you pick a photo, whatever photo you want to do. And then there's an emoji slider. If you go to the top of your story, there's a little sticker, and on that it says stickers. It's like a square. It looks like a post-it note, and there's like a slider, an emoji slider. I believe you can change the emoji, but most of the time it's just like the happy face with the heart eyes, and you can put it on there. And whatever your background is, maybe it's a picture of your product, maybe it's some yummy food that you made, maybe whatever the picture is. If you put that emoji slider on there, all they have to do is slide it all the way across. Like the easiest interaction I think that they can do. And then it will tell you like who slid your little slider. And then you can take a picture of those people that are interacting with that photo, whatever it may be. Maybe it is for your business. Maybe it's like, for example, our company just launched new little popcorn chips. So yummy. If I take a picture of the popcorn chip and I put that as the background, I have the slider, and I see who is liking that. Okay, these are the people that might be interested in knowing more about these popcorn chips, and so it's just easy, it's fun, people like to participate with that, and it just really gets people engaging. The second thing is, if you on that little sticker thing at the top of your stories too, is a question sticker. So the question sticker, it leaves open-ended questions for people to respond. So you can type the question at the top, whatever the question may be. So you just have a picture in the background. You want the picture to relate to your question. So maybe my popcorn example, maybe I take a picture of the 4 different flavors that we have, and I put a sticker, the question sticker, I'm like, which flavor looks good to you? And they can type in there which ones that they're like, sweet jalapeno. The responses are going to go straight to my DMs, straight to the personal messages to me on Instagram. So I can see who is responding to my question. You can do that with your business too. You can ask any kind of question. People like this one because it might be the questions they ask before they want to buy. What type of fabric do you like? I'm just thinking of Pooja's business with different fabrics. They can put in their floral, they can put in their leopard print, they can put snake skin, whatever. Any kind of like open-ended question to get people telling you what they like. You want to ask your audience questions so you can have things with your business that they want, right? Because it's not about us, it's about them. And so people like to give their opinions, and then you get answers and they get answers before buying. And you can then, if you want, I've seen a lot of people like ask me anything, or ask me about my business, or ask me about my life, or whatever. They ask the question and people type in there. It goes to their DMs, and then you can share that to your story straight from your DMs. And I love when people do that. A lot of entrepreneurs will put the responses. Some of them are funny. Some of them are like, how old are your kids? Or what's your favorite vacuum cleaner? Or I don't know, random things that they ask people ask questions, and then they could put that question in the story, and then you put the response. So everybody's seeing the response. So you put the question sticker, they ask you the question, it goes to your DMs, you share it to your stories, and put the answer to the question in your stories. Because if one person's asking that question, I'm sure a lot of people are asking the question too, right? Okay, number 3. The third little sticker that's fun and engaging on your Instagram stories is a quiz sticker. So you can ask the question, you give them like an A, B, C, D, E. Maybe it's only A, B, C, D. I think you can keep adding answers if you need more than just the 4. You ask a question, and then it's multiple choice. They choose the answer. So as you're setting it up, you pick the right answer, and it's just fun. People like to participate in the little quizzes and see if they got it right. You can put like, how well do you know me? You know, like, how well do you know me? What's my favorite color? It can be as simple as that. Or, hey buddy, it could be, I don't know, you can ask any question. Where should we go on vacation? And have 4 things, you know, Orlando, Colorado, Tennessee, or I don't know, wherever. And they can pick the answer. So that's fun and entertaining. You can even educate through that. You're like, which I don't know, what's healthiest for you, and have 4 answers. I don't know. You really can do anything that relates to you and your brand and your business. Or it could just be something fun and entertaining and making them laugh. Because if people are feeling good, you know, sales is a transfer of emotions. If they are feeling good and like you, this is another like, know, and trust factor that you can use and get people feeling more comfortable with you and your brand. And then number 4, mentions and shares. So if you are, okay, so let's say you do a Zoom, because this is what my team does a lot. We do a team Zoom, and we'll take a picture and we'll share it in our Instagram stories, like hanging with my girl tribe this morning, or I love learning from other leaders in my company, or I love we have free training, or whatever it is. So we get on our Zoom, we take a picture, and we share it in our stories, and we tag other people. So since we've tagged other people, it will show up in my DMs. And so now, let's say my friend Leanne, for example, shared a picture. She tagged me. It's in my DM. I'm going to now share that to my stories. That's why it's really good to have this community and share with each other on our stories, because we just show it's an army. It's not just one person. There's multiple people, you know, and it's like having a party that you're not invited to, and everybody's there and they're having a good time. They're having fun. You're like, wait, I want to be invited to the party. And so it's power in numbers. So if people are sharing in their stories and they're mentioning you, you then will reshare that in your story. And you're like, hey, thanks for the mention, or I love my mom tribe, or whatever it may be. Look at my girl gang. They're awesome. So just have people mention you in their story, so then you can share it too. And it shows you have fans for your business. It shows you have support. You know, people want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And if you're sharing the stories that other people are mentioning you in your stories, then it's just power in numbers, like I said. Let's see. Shows that other people are talking about you. It shows that you have multiple fans. So those are just 4 things to recap. You can use the emoji slider sticker. You can use the question sticker where people can ask you any question and you give the answers on your stories. You can do the quiz sticker where there's multiple choice, and then mentions and reshare of other people that are mentioning you in their stories. So those are just 4 things that are fun that you can do in Instagram stories. I know it's not exactly about being live, but you can record on your Instagram stories, and it's not necessarily live, but it is a video in your Instagram stories. Let me know in the comments if you use your Instagram stories. Let me know if those things confuse you. just how you feel and all that. It's taken me years, guys, years to figure it out. So it can be tricky, but once you do, it's actually really fun. You have a good time creating really cool stories and, going live on Instagram. I can talk about that next week. So y'all let me know what your Instagram is also, so that way we can follow each other. Put your Instagram hashtag or handle in here, and then we can go follow each other and help support. So that way when I do share in my Instagram stories, I can tag you guys and then you guys can reshare, right? Mom Tribe, building the team here. So I hope everybody has an awesome Tuesday, and let's go outside our comfort zone and let's go check out the Instagram stories. Bye.